Hi YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's weather assessment video, because obviously I'm going to show you the weather forecast of what has been happening, so much of such that Storm Gerrit has caused a lot of havoc. And yes, it caused a lot of disruptions to flights, it caused a lot of disruptions to travel purposes from us, of course, that being the humans. And yes, you know, it really has caused a ton full, or should I just say a stack full of damage. And I'm actually going to be heading just straight towards the other room, which is, of course, next door, of course. You know where I'm pointing at, eh? But yes, we have got Storm Gerrit, and let me just have a bit of a reminder of where that weather system is coming from. Here we go, I've got the weather forecasting map from the BBC. Just tons full of rain here. You can just see of where all of that rain is coming from. It's coming from the west. And of course, yes, we had the entrees of Storm Gerrit, which has been topping up to 50 miles per hour. In fact, it caused a lot of damage and it would have killed a few people. It would have been a complete death sentence. Sorry about that, but without going too further up the ground, of just being too over the top, of being completely mature-wise, a little bit in a situation where people can get really upset about topics like that. But of course, there's more rain on Thursday. It's quite a dreary and very diabolically atrocious sighting just to see that deluge of rain. But hey, we can't really gripe on it too much, because rain is the number one piece of commodity that we all have to for, and that is water. Anyways, I'm just going to head straight towards of course, yes, the other side of the house, because I'm going to see what damage the windstorm has caused, Storm Gerrit. Okay, we can see the damage that this greenhouse has been suffering from. You can just see how, oh my god, I'm going to have to go to the other side of it just so I can show it to you very closely. It's not that clear because there's a whole ton full of rain. In fact, yeah, I could tell what, with the entrees of delayed uploads on YouTube, of course, this windstorm really had delivered so much rain and delivered so much wind. Very squally winds, very insidious. And there's the Christmas tree, of course. I don't think you can clearly see it because of the rain. You can just see how much rain we had so far throughout the whole day, and also how much wind we have received so far during the whole day. It's just a rotten setting. And I don't know how much I could really say. I accidentally jump cut the footage. Should have just teleported. I'm doing a jump cut of just teleporting to the middle room. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look what's happened. Yeah, you can see the greenhouse. You can see the door has just fallen over. I mean, look at the door of the greenhouse. It has just toppled over. I'm not sure if you can see it very clearly from the tablet. It's just absolutely bad. It's just completely and utterly bad just to see that. Now, I don't know what to really say, but the neighbours are going to be really, really unhappy and a bit upset to see such a garden greenhouse being torn down by Mother Nature. That is just completely wrong. Obviously, it will be another fight against another insurance company, but there's a lot of home insurance stuff going around here. I'll bet with weather disaster events like this, I bet the insurance companies are going to play monkey business with the people who are suffering from it. Well, I didn't know there was a pigeon that just flew away. That was quite unexpected. And of course, yes, I can see a seagull just soaring out in the sky, but who cares, because I love bird watching. But hey, let's take a look at the risk assessment of how that storm damaged it. It must have pounded the greenhouse so badly. I mean, look at the damage. Just completely and utterly terrible. Just absolutely horrible. Horrible to see that. In fact, I've seen trees being toppled down, and that's not a very pretty sighting to see. This is all done by climate change / global warming, and that's affecting birds and all. I can't believe this. This is just rotten. Oh, sorry, I just showed you something brown and a bit nasty. Don't know why I like to watch birds. But hey, here's the Christmas tree, and there's the other trees on the left. Just how... it's just so wrong. I mean, look at Mother Nature. It looks like Mother Nature has actually gone into a very bad rap. I mean, look at the damage. the damage of this greenhouse. It is just completely and utterly wrong seeing that. Obviously, the wind had pounded, well, obviously a lot of stuff. It really has. There's the internal stuff. I can really see them if I just zoom in very carefully. As you can see, the greenhouse really has been hammered, completely obliterated. It's only just these pieces here which are quite secure. Oh, sorry, that's my finger here. But can you see just where my finger is, where my hand is? If I go towards it, you can just see how completely wrecked that greenhouse is. You can just see that the roofing has been toppled over by the wind. It's just completely and utterly wrong. A bit rubbish, actually, seeing the top part of the greenhouse just being ravaged by this storm. Of course, yes, I bet the neighbours are going to have a fight against another insurance company for a bit of home reassurance going on here. Oh my crockies, I can see a bit of wind action going on here. Not sure if you guys can, but it just looks absolutely terrible. Terrible to see that. Mind you, going back to the other side of the bedroom, and we're going to this part of the bedroom here, this second bedroom. I mean, look at the damage. Of course, as you can just see how much shattering. It has just been completely and utterly destroyed on impact. See, I can see the ladder, there's the other greenhouse. I mean, look at that. Just absolutely terrible. It is just horrendous. I mean, look at the damage. Well, thank goodness that's not our greenhouse, that's the neighbour's. And thank goodness it's not my neighbourhood, that's basically, you know, someone else's neighbourhood. That's basically the neighbour's greenhouse I'm actually referring to. The tray looks okay, the ladder still remains okay, that tub on the bottom remains a-okay. I think everything is a-okay at the moment, except for the whole of the greenhouse. I mean, just look at that. Only those bits here, you can just see how much, you know, there's a bit of an investigation of just how completely shattered that greenhouse is. Nothing has, amazingly, I mean, despite the fact the greenhouse has completely destroyed, well, the wind has completely destroyed the greenhouse. Sorry, I have to reiterate on what I'm saying here. So the wind has completely destroyed the greenhouse. Amazingly, none of these pieces have been broken off. None of them have been completely shattered. I can't see any cracks. I can't see any fissures. Obviously, what I can see is just damage. Just secure, opaque damage. Obviously, you can just see how completely manipulated. I can just see how much manipulation the wind has got. You can just see all these pieces have just fallen apart, and it's just really, really horrible. Just seeing the storm like this. And of course, if we go to the other side, I can't see any wreckage going on here, just a whole bunch of construction work going on here. The crane. I can't see the crane here. Maybe I could just... I can't see it. Can't see the bloody crane. Maybe if I look... No, I can't really see it. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's been tilted away. Yeah, obviously the crane has actually been tilted away. I can't see all of it. It's just that I can only see. Sorry about that one, guys. But obviously, seeing this wreckage here has really caught my eye. In fact, I was hearing sounds of destruction, and it's just really, really sad just to see someone's lovely little greenhouse just being torn apart and tarnished by Mother Nature. And I think it's our fault, actually, because of climate change and global warming. Obviously, I've been referring to this phenomenon for quite some time now, and for me, it really is quite diabolical to see. The Christmas tree just being blown off by the winds, obviously, you know. Oh my crikey, I just can't believe this. It is an absolute nightmare, just seeing that. But nevertheless, for my neighbourhood, nothing seems to have broken off, apart from that greenhouse. Well, I might as well just finish off the video after talking about this storm for approximately over 10 minutes. So, if you really enjoyed in this weather assessment CSI video, please give this video a like. Subscribe for more for such videos in the future, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye for now. Just look how completely saddening this greenhouse is. It looks like it really is in total desperation of such tender loving care.